Hi guys, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your daily horoscope and energy reading for Sunday the 25th of October. Okay, so Uranus and Aries energy. Oh my gosh, let's talk. So Uranus in Aries is in the stinker of a mood, and it is quincunxing Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. Still, it is opposing Mercury in Libra, and it is squaring off of Pluto and Capricorn. It is wanting to change an outcome. It is not happy where it's at. And this, anytime we go through an emotionally revealing part of our journey, if we are healthy, ego steps in and aligns us. And, if we don't have a healthy ego and if we don't have ego energy stimulated, then when we're overstimulated energetically, emotionally, then and things are revealed in areas that can be very make you very vulnerable, ego needs to step in and take control of the situation. So I think that's what we're experiencing. But the thing that's hard about this energy is there's no aligning this. There's no balance to this energy. We have swung all the way to the opposite side of the pendulum at this point. So we're still trying to stabilize and meet in the middle, and we have not done it yet. So the sun in Scorpio is trining Neptune in Pisces. So still, I think the energy source that is really knocking these, is really hindering our ability to stabilize the situation is this trine that's going on in our sun and our emotional well-being. Because we are so distracted by the messages and figuring it out and all this emotional unveiling and this emotional healing that our ego it's almost like, hey, look over here, me, you need to pay attention to me over here because I'm not in alignment, man. I'm fracking quincunxing. And so I think you're losing a little personal power because you're energetically paying attention to one specific area. That's why you're swinging back and forth between the pendulum here. Now it gets better. The moon in Aries is conjunct Uranus in Aries. This is a lot of ego. Now, what could have happened, and I think for many it did, is that there was some news or somebody in your life, maybe a predominant male energy in your life, told you something, or you became very enlightened, and this person was very ego oriented at the time. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you are in a masculine energy source. You think you know it all. You do not want to open yourself up to the emotional healing that is before you. You are uninterested in that emotional depth right now, and you are resisting these energies, and so you are quincunxing the frack out. You are not passionate about this big change that's being asked of you. You are emotionally vulnerable. You are not in a line. This does not make you feel good. It doesn't bring you great pleasure to be going down this road again. And it is expanding these vulnerabilities. It's expanding these energies that are trying to awaken you, and that can make you feel vulnerable because many of these energies are also expanding area wounds, and it's expanding areas where we feel that logic should be playing more into it instead of emotional decision making. And that's very frustrating, especially to the logic-minded folks. Not so much the water folks. The logic-minded folks are going crazy in this energy, right? And so I think that's causing an ego-based response. And what's happening, God forbid, the people that have moons in Aries. Holy hell, you are going to maybe, I don't know, pull something out of your butt that nobody's ever going to expect, or you're going to act very uncharacteristic, or maybe you're going to be rebellious, or maybe you're going to stand up for something, you're going to take a powerful stand, and people are going to be like, what the heck? Or maybe those people who have the Aries moon and Uranus and Aries energy, all this ego-based energy, it's just going to be a point blank awakening in an area where you, I think, just have a very unique perspective, and those people are going to be very defensive. I'm going to say right now that this is all ego. This is power. You may feel very power hungry, combative. This could be very fighting words, fighting energy. It can be very defensive. It's going to be very ego-oriented, and it's going to be moving forward come hell or high water. This could be a very volatile day. Very volatile. Very. Because you're emotionally sensitive. And then and your sun and this Neptune energy are making you're very distracted by all of this. And so there's a lot of ego-based stuff that's going off in people's lives, or maybe it's like there's a strong desire for you to be introspective and to learn and to listen to spirit and guides and angels and whatever you hold dear. But ego is preventing you. And you want to hold on to ego. You want to hold on to it's like you're fighting the awakening. Or you're fighting somebody else's awakening, and maybe you're one of the people that, you know what, you're logic minded, and this person is very energetically connected in your life, and you're going to fight that person because that person isn't logical, and you have a logical perspective, and this person is energetically connecting with the emotional side of all this energy, and they are walking the path of their spiritual awakening. And these two belief systems are so completely different, so polar opposite, that to want to debate your perspective, especially if it's logic, you're debating your perspective. You're asking that person to be more logical. And, people are walking away from you being like, you just don't get it. For those people that are caught in this logic-based energy, they're like, they don't get it. There's no fighting with people like this. There's no fighting with all this Moon and Aries and Uranus and Aries energy. They're so defensive, and that you understand that they have a very limiting perspective, and you would never win anyway, so why fight with them? That could be going on. Jupiter is going to expand something today that is not going to be good. I'm assuming it's your ego, or all this Uranian energy, or Aries energy, or God help you, the moon. And I have a moon in Aries. I hate looking at readings like this when they may pertain to me. Anyhow, guys, love you. Thank you guys so much for listening to Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again next week.